Ladies and gentlemen, G's and gents, hoochies and hood rats, you are now tuning in to your new favorite podcast. I'm your host, Big G, but that is not important at all. What is important are the people, places, and things we'll discuss here. And today we got a very special guest. I want to be able to introduce him to the world so that he can let you know what he's got going on and what's coming up. I want to introduce everybody to LIl David Ruffin. What's going on, big time?
What's poppin' with you, my
Ain't
baby?
shit, man.
You good?
I'm glad you made it in, brother. Glad you made it in. So first and foremost, before we jump into all of the information we want to get out of you, I gotta ask, how you dealing with this pandemic? How's the health of the family and yourself? And how you keeping safe out here?
I was born on the west side of Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
It's always been a pandemic.
You ain't never lied, my brother.
We just pushing on as normal.
You dig? I hear that.
I always wore turtlenecks and face masks. So
I hear you. I hear you.
Good. All
Yes,
I did
sir.
was go to the back of the truck. You know, it's just another one of them things. Like, what is the shit they had in the mail? They was sending the anthrax and just some more bullshit. To you got to keep moving. You can't stop trucking.
Definitely.
So just keep trucking and keep ducking. Ain't shit never been poured. There's flying airplanes in the buildings and shit like that. We got past all that shit. We get past this shit.
I hear you. All right, so since you talked about it, you touched on it a little bit. Let's jump into your origins. You say you're from the west side of Detroit. What part of the west side specifically?
I was born on Schoolcraft, and I was raised on Dre Road. So first part of my life, I was on Schoolcraft, and from like the second grade on up, I was Dre Road.
Oh, most definitely. You know, I'm a graduate of Cody High School, so Exit 9 is my people.
Went to Cody, Extra 9. Yeah, I graduated from Cody.
Oh, dope. A fellow comic. My brother.
Definitely.
All right. So, explain the name. I got to get into that before we get into the music and everything else you got going.
Oh.
The name LIl David Ruffin. Because a lot of people, such as myself, like you heard last time,
right,
when you hear it, you automatically think the son of David Ruffin.
Right,
so explain to the people how you landed on that name and took that on.
Oh, well, my rap name, my entertainment name is Real to Real. REAL to REEL. So
Okay.
I guess it was like the real to the real, the real. So that's what it was. But like during me coming up, I went through a lot of phases. Like I had a girl when I was doing music. They was calling me Ike. You know, I was real. You know, I drank a lot all the time. Smoked. I was always inebriated and acting out. I was real. You know, all the time. They used to call me Ike, tease me.
Right.
Then you know, they call me Joe Jackson when my son was born. I was, you know, all that. You know, they do that. But when the Temptations came out and they seen David Ruffin, I just started getting calls from all over you, from all out of town. Like, you see yourself on TV? You see yourself on TV?
Right.
They didn't even do that on the 5 Heartbeats.
Yeah, most definitely.
They didn't do that on the 5 Heartbeats. And this came out prior to. So I was like, what you mean, man? He's like, you on TV? I know you've seen it. I said, you talking about the Temptations? Stop. Everybody was calling me like. And they wouldn't stop calling me. That's when it went from LIl David Ruffin. Like, people that know me in the last 10, 50 years think my name David, man. And so I didn't name myself that.
Right.
They just started calling and nobody never stopped.
Well, the realest nicknames are the ones that people put on you. And when everybody start calling you that, it's almost automatic. You can't help it.
And I met the family, and I met the daughter, Nedra, and all of them. And the granddaughter say, I just want to know who out there calling themselves my granddaddy.
Yeah.
I was like, my name Real to Real. I'm not calling. They calling me that.
Right.
They blessed me with it, told me to carry on that.
Oh, that's dope. See, I would have never even knew that they gave you the blessing. So, you got to carry it.
Yeah, I got the blessing.
Most definitely. That's Detroit royalty right there. And you on your way to Detroit royalty as well.
Thank
so,
you,
with that being said, tell us a little bit about what you do. You know, what can the people expect from you?
I got a care of as, you mean as far as my style?
Yeah, your music.
I always say that I don't really have a specific style. I do whatever. I can go from country to rap. I don't know, just whatever mood I'm in. I'm at the point in I've been doing this so long that I do whichever way the wind blows. So I had a whole bunch of different genres: hip hop, R&B, country, pop. Oh, we do like the song we got. Me and Lyrical it's more pop rap than it is hip hop.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? It's more universal and commercial. It's more worldwide than local.
A larger appeal.
Yeah.
Now, I want to get back to what you just said just a second ago, because from a west side brother, a brother from the west side of Detroit to say, I do country, that's almost unheard of. So have you stepped into that realm, or are you just saying I'm willing to do it?
No, I got a single called Symphony. It's out right now on platform.
Say that again?
I got a song called Symphony.
Send for
it's
You?
out on all platforms. Yeah, it's a video out.
Dope.
4-2. You can check that on LIl David Ruffin.
Oh, most definitely. So I want everybody to go and check that out on YouTube. It's called Symphomies by LIl David Ruffin. And I guarantee he's going ham because it ain't too many brothers from Detroit doing country. So if he knocked it out the park, you know he's doing a good job.
Yeah, I had a couple of majors that wanted to buy it, wanted to get it. And they told me we could do a 50-50. I could put it out as long as they could put it out too. So, you know, it's still on the table. So you might be hearing somebody major singing it too.
Most definitely, most definitely. I love what I'm hearing from you, my brother. Talk about some of your past projects. You touched on it a little bit. Who are some of the artists that you've worked with in the past?
I worked with off top, Swifty McVeigh, D12, 70 General. I do a lot of work with him. I did a lot of work with Busy from D12, Bizarre. Who else? I did a couple of songs. I did a song with Beretta. You know, he's been on Martin and all types of stuff. I can go on and on. I don't know. I done work with some of everybody.
Okay. So the catalog is looking nice.
Jay Nutty.
Okay, yeah, Jay Nutty. Wait until he back out.
yeah, he's out now. He got his album just came out. We just shot a video.
Yeah, the Irrelevant, right?
Well, he did 3 videos, but the first video was A Cousin Day.
Okay.
And I'm singing the chorus. I'm doing the chorus on that. He dropped that one first.
And that's out. The visual for that is out
right now. That's out on all platforms. Also,
Give him the name of that one again.
Yeah, it's called Cousin's Day.
Okay, dope.
By Jay Nutty, featuring LIl David Ruffin.
Dope. So I see you've kind of moved around throughout the city, even mainstream, working with different people. Obviously, dub music.
Oh yeah.
You know, obviously Rob Dan, different people that. What are some of your musical influences, though? What are some of the people that kind of influenced you to start doing music?
I always played the trumpet and choir, you know, and all that when I was young. But Stevie Wonder was a real main influence.
Big Stevie, yeah, definitely.
And Lil Michael was, so Michael Jackson. So
right.
That's how I came up under that influence. Then when News Edition hit, I thought I could sing. I was there when rap started. I thought I could rap, so I do everything. I just came up on everything.
So you come from that generation. I like to call it's almost like your generation was in between two eras in a sense. We the millennials, and then we had the older generation that grew up in the civil rights movement. You, Rob Day, all of y'all right in that middle. So y'all got all of that.
You see, me and Rob Dan, we can listen to Nat King Cole. And he's like, "What is you listening to?" I'm like, "Nigga, you listen to Nat King Cole. We can listen to it. Right. No problem. You know what I'm saying? And listen to Sada Baby. Same ticket. Oh, that's hot too.
Yeah.
I don't really have no boundaries on it. You see what I'm saying? I just love music. I don't care as long as it's hot.
That's what's up, man. Boundless music, man. That's the recipe to make things timeless because you never know who you're gonna touch with your music. So sticking to one lane a lot of times can hurt some artists when they don't expand. So I love to hear that from you. Dope. I love to hear that. What's some of the upcoming projects that you got coming up?
I have A Terrible Truth coming out. It's an EP. It's like 7 songs. Me at R&B, pop. I got about 3. I have a project with a handicapped gangster brother called Captain Crip. We call it Beavis and Buttheads. And that's presently about to drop that with him.
Okay.
And that's more Detroit rap style.
Right.
Mixed with Helluva did one for us.
Oh, y'all got Big Hell out there. Okay, shout outs to Helluva.
Helly Hansen did, and Mustard did one. DJ Mustard gave us one.
Okay.
He signed off for that. So we be doing that. He wants to come to California and do that. And he went and got the $30,000 wheelchair. All that. It's gonna be crazy.
$30,000. Yeah. Don't nobody do it like a Detroit brother.
He's so ignorant, man.
100%. 100%. You know Detroit when you see it. Right or wrong, you ever been out of town? Somebody seems like you from Detroit.
You from Detroit, yes.
Right away. We done had that happen so many times. So I appreciate having a real Detroit brother that's really putting it down and really spreading out his wings and covering different areas to come in here and chop it up with us for a minute on your new favorite podcast. I got a few little wild card questions I want to throw at you just to get your thoughts. If you could collab with any 2 artists from Detroit, who would it be? That could be somebody dead or alive. Your dream collaboration from Detroit artists.
I'll do one with Gap 2 Danny and Danny Brown. Man, I didn't do Obi Trice already. Oh, I forgot I got a few songs with Obi Trice too.
Shout out Obi.
I got Bodie. I need to do Bodie. Bodie James.
Okay, Bodie. Yeah,
I need
yeah.
to fuck with Bodie, and I'll be good if I fuck with Bodie. It's so many different ones that, you know what I'm saying, I can mess with right now, and I just gonna focus. I'm gonna say Bodie. I'm gonna keep it like that.
Yeah, you kept it political. I ain't mad at that.
He might need the next one on my.
I got you. I hear that. So, Bodie, if you listening, man, LIl David's waiting on you, brother. He need them bars from you. All right. Next question. I asked you about sports before we got into this.
Right.
I just want to know from you, from a real Detroit brother, who's gonna win the next ring for the city? The Pistons, Tigers, Red Wings, or the Lions? Who do you see winning that next ring, bringing a parade again to the city? Because at one point they had us marked as the greatest sports city in America. This is back when the Pistons and the Shock won, and the Red Wings had won the year before. But not so much. So.
In my opinion, the Pistons will be the closest thing to do it.
The Pistons?
Yeah, we'll be the closest. We did it, 3 times in a row, 2 times in a row?
We did it twice back in 89, 90, then once in 04.
Once in 04. We need to set that up again.
Mm-hmm.
We need to kick that.
It's been about time, yeah. It's been almost 20
everybody
years.
else playing. Everybody came close though. Everybody. I liked when Jerome Bettis came here, won the Super Bowl and just drove home. And retired.
Yeah, I like that. That was
shit
dope.
was so gangster.
Yeah, that was dope.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, that was some real Detroit shit for
That
a
was
brother
some
to come.
Detroit shit.
And just drive off like I got it, and it was his first and only ring too.
Yes.
So yeah, that was dope. I like that.
Yeah, that was incredible.
So y'all heard it, man. LIl David Ruffin got the Pistons winning next Pistons.
Oh yeah.
Hey, let's get it together. Tighten up whatever loose ends we got, because the East is kind of open. So let's make it happen.
All we gotta do is put Isaiah in there. The work behind the scenes, get that bad boy mentality back popping off.
Mm-hmm. And you know he still got it.
Oh yeah, we'd be good. He wasn't even from here.
Yeah.
He's a Detroit nigga.
Oh, because he already had that grit and grind for Chicago. He just had to transfer. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was just straight up, and he's a Detroit nigga.
What they say, Chicago is like Detroit's cousin that live around the corner.
For real.
Yeah,
we used to hop in the right. Let's go get some pork chop sandwich. Mm-hmm. Just hop on 94 and then come
straight
back
there.
around.
Yeah. Most definitely. All right. So excluding mainstream artists, who would you say is the best rapper in Detroit's history? Who's the Detroit GOAT? We're not talking mainstream artists. Just anybody that hasn't blown up at that national level that you think lyrically the Detroit GOAT.
Merciless Amir.
Merciless Amir?
Yeah.
Dope. Have you worked with this individual?
Nope.
And what makes you say that person is the Detroit GOAT in terms of rap?
Used to wake up every morning to him at 6 o'clock.
Ah, okay. So you had the inside scoop.
GPR used to play him every morning.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
That day without a rhyme.
Yeah. So he was spitting heavy, huh?
Heavy. Check it out.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to definitely have to go. Say that name again so people can...
Merciless Amir.
There we go.
Amir Stein.
Amir Stein. We're going to be checking you out, Amir. You got a vote for Detroit GOAT, so we definitely going to be putting some of your stuff up here.
Ain't nobody going to disagree with me.
I hear that. All right. He stamped it. LIl David Ruffin. One thing before we get up out of here, man. I got to hear a little something from you. I got to hear some of the vocals, some of the rhymes, something. You can give us just a quick little tidbit of what they can expect when they go check out your music.
You want me to do something?
Yeah, a little singing, give me 8 bars, something. Give me something where it's, we can get a little bit of a teaser of what we're gonna expect to see when we check out the music. Once you're done, down off the cook. Yeah.
Y'all ready?
Go ahead.
Unless I did that, no one would ever know you unless I did that. Your seed would not be planted unless I did that.
There we go. All right, my brother. Well, you heard it here first, man. This is your new favorite. This is your new favorite podcast. I'm your host, Big G. We check it in with LIl David Ruffin. I'm glad he could join you, brother.
Oh, yeah.
Until next time, we'll be checking you out, my man.
Sure.
All right, thank you so
Appreciate
much. Peace and love, everybody.
Thank you, bro.
When your ship sunk, but I didn't let you drown with all your shit pump. Yeah, guess I'm bitter. Fuck it, I'm bitter. Just a little. Fuck it, more than just a little. Maybe I'm pissed off. Maybe just a gristle. Hey, they tell me living in the past is gonna kill you, but I'd rather let that kill me than a nigga. Yeah. Kill me than a nigga. Yeah. All I ever wanted was some respect. Rodney Dangerfield, you know I need that. I will never respond to the feedback, but the way it's looking, I'ma relapse. All I ever want want some respect. Ronnie Dangerfield, you know I need that. I will never respond to the